What's going on, everybody? X-Wing Sports here, coming at you with another video. Alabama finished number 2 behind Texas A&M, but they have the better overall star rating out of everybody in the country, which means that they have signed higher graded recruits over Texas A&M. But Texas A&M has more 5 stars than Alabama in this recruiting class. They broke all the records of the highest recruiting class a team has ever done. It's mainly because of the NIL deals, and but Jimbo Fisher can tell you that it wasn't, but it was. It was. They took advantage over the new rule, and that's what you got to do. You got to adjust to the new rules. I'm sure there's going to be some regulations down the road, but for now, the NIL deals are the way they are, and Jimbo has taken advantage over that, and Nick Saban will too. Nick Saban has been a coach that can adjust and has proven that he can adjust. I mean, look at 2014 when we were running it just with Derrick Henry, and not passing it, and then look at our offense now. We're just unstoppable in the passing game, and really our running game has taken a back seat. But what do I think Alabama is going to do this year? Well, first of all, we're returning 9 defensive players on our defense, and we just picked up Eli Ricks. So basically our whole defense is returning. So we're going to be a top 5 defense next year. Our offensive line is really the only question mark, but I think that they're going to clean that up for next year, because when you think about it, our wide receivers are going to be fine. Our wide receivers were our weakness at the end of the year because of injuries, but our running game was a weakness too. Our running game is going to get stronger. We picked up Eli Ricks from the transfer portal, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jermaine Burton. Those are our 3 weaknesses. Our defense didn't really have a lot of weaknesses, but our offense, we should pick up an offensive lineman. That would help, but I don't think that. I mean, we still got till June for that to happen. But wide receiver, running back, those are the 2 question marks, and those aren't question marks coming into this year's season. Jahmyr Gibbs was the best running back in the ACC last year on a terrible team. What do you think he's going to do at Alabama? It's just not fair. Nick Saban warned everybody about the transfer portal, saying that, these small teams, these teams that can't get recruits, they're not going to, they might get a few of our players, but we're going to get the number 1 player from the transfer portal. We have the number 1 running back from the transfer portal, the number 1 wide receiver from the transfer portal. The rich just keep getting richer because Nick Saban warned everybody about this transfer portal. We're going to dominate it week in and week out. Ole Miss did a pretty good job in the transfer portal, but we are unstoppable when it comes. We might lose 4 or 5 star players that couldn't make the starting lineup, but we're going to pick up 4 or 5 star players from the transfer portal, and they're going to start. So I'm excited. I'm super excited for this season, and we're going to be the number 1 team to beat next year. Georgia, I said from last year, Georgia was the number 1 team going into the year. They returned the most. They were a senior team. Georgia fans will tell you, we had a bunch of freshman wide receivers. You had a bunch of freshman wide receivers, but your whole team was a bunch of seniors. I mean, besides the wide receivers. Like, they're just like, oh, we had a young team too. No, you didn't. Just stop. But anyways, this is going to be exciting, and I'm very excited for this season. Alabama ain't going nowhere. I don't care what Georgia fans say the dynasty is over. Well, we lost one national championship game. I mean, whoop-de-doo, you know. We win a national championship every other year. Who cares if we lost one? A close game. At least it wasn't a blowout like when we lost to Clemson. And we weren't even supposed to be there. We were supposed to be a 3-loss team. We somehow made it that game. So I told everybody that in 2021 we might be down a little bit, but if you can't beat us this year, then God help you in 2022. But I'm going to go and tell you right now, we're going 12-0 in the regular season. I know I predicted Alabama to go 12-0 last season. I don't know why. Maybe because of our schedule. I don't know why. I think it was because of Bryce Young. I just thought that. But he was a really good quarterback. He won the Heisman, but I just didn't know. I didn't know how all these weaknesses we had on that 2021 team. But I don't know. I just have so much faith in our team. I just think they're going to go 12-0 every year. I mean, can you blame me? They're Alabama. And I'm sick of everybody saying that I'm a bandwagon fan just because I've entered YouTube as a Bama fan when we're winning. Doesn't mean I wasn't there when we were losing to Auburn 6 years in a row. I'm an Alabama fan till the end. I was always here. And when we lose, because there's going to be a time when Nick Saban leaves, and we might not be the same team, and I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be making videos because I'm a true blood Alabama fan forever. I'm going to stick with my team. I'm not going to leave when we're losing. I'm not that kind of fan. I hate those kind of fans. And to be called a bandwagon fan, that hurts my soul, man. But anyways, Alabama's going to wreck everybody's life next year, so get used to that. Roll Tide. Please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'm one away. If you just click subscribe, I'm going to make a 500 subscriber thank you video. But I'm trying to get to 1,000. That's my goal. And I think I can achieve it during next season. But thank you guys for watching X-Wing Sports. See you guys later.